Hi, Collective. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? We are here to graduate from our flaws because this is Earth School, all right? The message today, I woke up and I heard you got to listen to your heart when it's calling for you. That's what I heard. We're using the planets. We're going to put the planets together, okay? Because sometimes life can be very intensifying, all right? Because the planets together, okay, it can be for good or bad, but we're trying to blend the good and the bad together to bring that easy flow of our energy because we're energy, all right? We're all energy. We all go for the same things, but do things differently. So we're trying to open up new pathways of growth. Okay, so you've got to listen to your heart when it's calling for you, because a lot of people go against the heart. All right, because remember the heart, the seat of the soul. So maybe looking at tension between planets. All right, maybe it's amplifying challenges for you or restrictions. So we're trying to bring that compromise. All right, we're trying to make that choice. Okay, to be made to reduce any tensions. Okay, that are intensifying. Okay, it could be good or bad. All right, we're looking at energy flow between the planets to seamlessly bring in our blessings, our talent by using our talents. Okay, all right, to bring in opportunities. But I've realized the pattern for a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people. We can all talk about our cause and effect. Our cause, we're using our talents, our skills, our thoughts, our memories, our emotions, ABC, right? For an effect, isn't it? Whether that's income or whether that's for, I don't know, a movement, okay? So we all can talk about that. I realize everybody has to talk about what they want, all right, from their skills, their talent. And I've realized a very big pattern when I said, okay, this is what God wants. God wants a Bible, God wants a temple. Nobody amplifies on that conversation. It skips and they all talk about their cause, their effect, what they want. They can make changes. I am, I. Okay. Now, where did you get your talents and skills from? God. So with me, I don't go on about my talents like that. I just go to work and go home. So I say to people, okay, I hear you lot, what you want to do. I respect what everyone wants to do. But God just asked us to be good, to create heaven on earth. And all we care about is what we want. So this is why many people are going through karmic debts as well. What about what God wants? Whether you believe in God or not, I don't really care. You can keep strolling. I'm not here for karmic that don't believe in God. All right. We're trying to bring that energy flow because the planet works with you. It brings in the blessings. It brings in the with your talents, okay, to create the opportunities. It doesn't matter whether you got weakness, okay, because you can all take your weakness of your talent and create it into your strengths, okay, to create, okay, with the creator. So now you may be looking at creating, all right, so it seems to be like some deep tension that needs some give and take. You always got to consider the other side because there's two sides to a coin, all right? There's always the blessing when it comes to the money, career, position. But what's on the other side of the money, career, position when you get your money? When it creating challenges, obstacles, okay, and obstructions. So we're looking to connect between the two opposing energies, the dark, the light, the yin, the yang, the up, the down, the push, the dog. So we're creating opportunities from our strengths or our weaknesses, okay? We're going to pick them out of difficulties, okay? Because we're trying to create less tension and friction. We want to take our actions, energy, and intentions and reduce any intensifiers that's bringing in too much good, too much bad, as in destructive. Okay. Some of you are looking at your talents that you can manifest. Because you know what? Sometimes we can manifest our talent quite quickly. Okay. And that spontaneously can always bring in destruction. Just like when I had downloads from God, they spontaneously jumped in there, like Genevieve Nadja. She did not sit back and think. So now we've got destruction. Do you understand? And it isn't controlled or directed. Why? Because things were too spontaneous. Okay. So now you look at energies of like trying to bring less tension. So it's easier to ignore it, okay, when it comes to your themes. But you've got to think about long term, okay, because someone's in their stubborn nature. You can't be in that stubborn nature because what you put in your past is your future. So maybe you're looking at your intimate talents, all right? Yes, we can get it spontaneously, but sometimes you've got to sit with it, okay, and create. You could be a very artistic person because we all are, okay? So now maybe you're looking at maybe indicators that interest, maybe in the cult, or maybe you're looking at astrology, or you look at the planet, or you can look at, say, like how I do readings from images. There's images everywhere, especially in art. They understand like blue. Blue can mean the truth. Blue can mean unity. Say, for instance, all right, I'll give you more similar. When I'm always, I love knowledge, all right? So a good few years ago, it's hard to find it now, but I found it. I always want to wonder, what does the French flag mean? The blue, the white, the blue and the white. What's the other one again? Anyway, white means supremacy, and the red meant blood, and the blue meant nation, or something like that. So he broke it down. You can break down things just by seeing colors. You don't have to use the tarot. Don't take your power away. Go within and recognize your own images from your thoughts, okay? From your own visions to create, okay? So we don't want to be stubborn. We want to co-create with the universe, but don't forget what God wants at the same time, okay? So maybe you're looking at your planets, okay? And maybe some of you don't understand, okay, like the different modules, the elements, for that potential to come out of a difficult integration when it comes to maybe karmics and destiny. Do you know what I mean? Or souls versus shells, you know? Or entities versus spirit. I don't know how you want to break it down. Okay, so we're looking at today's today's message. I woke up today with listen to your heart, okay, when it's calling for you, because a lot of us ignore the heart, but the heart is the seat of the self. All right, that's where you sit. Okay, so we don't want setbacks. We want to sit comfortably. You're gonna put on your, what do you call, your seatbelt. We don't want to be unstable and bring in frictions, because when it comes to spirituality, it comes with speed, and that's why it's so spontaneous. You got to learn how to manage the energy to understand the speed. So when you're in your chariot, like your racing car, you can't just go onto a racing track and say, right, I'm going to be a champion. You need to learn how to control that speed, because the heart is the seat of the soul. You've got to listen to your heart, okay? Because it's calling for you. And don't sit in regret, all right? Get out of that. Turn around. I know you've been probably poisoned. Maybe some of you for your drink. Maybe some have been poisoned, as in promises. Promises are coming to a fool. Maybe you've been heartbroken over the other people's promises that wasn't fulfilled because you used your emotions. So now you're probably scared to turn around and look at God's true cup. It's okay, turn around. All right? Or will you keep looking back at your third cup? When it comes to abandonmentship issues, feeling unloved, you know? No, this is Earth School. You're here to graduate from your flaws, okay? Don't be afraid. Maybe you gave money to a Taurus person. Think, come out right. Into me I have, because into me I want everything. Now the stubborn energy is there. Jealousy, lazy, over self-indulgent. So now there's tension, there's friction. You could be an artist, a gardener, or a singer, or a builder, okay? But we want to build, all right, away from destruction. Because somebody's in house 8 when it comes to learning about death, transformation, and joint finances, when it comes to maybe a cult, or maybe it comes to a Taurus, or maybe it comes to your marriage or a commitment. We've been spiritually guided. This is the divine masculine. You have to go from the highest self, all right? You could be looking at the energy of your finances. You could be looking at your security when it comes to maybe your culture or maybe your tradition. Maybe somebody wants to come in and have a conversation, all right, when it comes to being spiritually guided, because someone feels like they're using their intuition. All right, someone's walking in love. All right, someone's got love on their sleeve. They're probably looking at the cup of love. All right, maybe someone's learning about their own love and seeing a new opportunity, and someone's being foolish and immature. Take it as it resonates. All right, so now maybe someone's looking at reflection, and someone feels like something's fishy. So now someone's got their antenna on when it comes to the mind. Someone's just seeking the truth. So use it with your intuition, okay, collective? You got to listen to your heart because your heart is calling for you, all right? When it comes to creative idea, or maybe for you to be more intellectual, use your logic and less emotions. But have the emotions there, but be logical with your decisions. Someone looks like they have a crush on you. So use your intuition, okay? You look at the yin and the yang. We just saw divine masculine, now the divine feminine, all right? So now you're looking at blending the masculine and feminine. Someone feels there's a spiritual connection between two people. So there's more to be revealed when it comes to heaven and earth. Someone is a higher priestess, higher than the Pope. Maybe someone wants to test someone's faith. You can't test anyone's faith. Test your own. Test your own. Okay? Because now someone's looking at deception when it comes to higher priestess. We look at divine feminine. You've got to look at your own inner self. Make your own inner self be your first counsel first. Okay? Somebody's maybe learning about spirituality. There's a new opportunity. All right? But we just saw the energy of stubbornness, jealousy. So there's a hidden agenda, a secret when it comes to confusion. Why? Because someone's got a blocked intuition. So they're learning about it. But they're not doing a very good job. Okay? Because they've got a very dangerous hidden agenda when it comes to manifestation, being an alchemist. What's above is below. Your heart has to be open. You've got to listen to your heart because your heart is calling for you, collective. That's how you do long-term manifestation. What's on your table? Everything. Everything you need. You've got the willpower. What's above is below. Okay? Someone's looking at maybe holding on to their ego. So the passion has now become lust over love. So now there's a hidden force. Okay, when it comes to the life force, all right, into me, I have an ego, and it's out of control passion, which is lust over love. But you've got to listen to your heart because your heart is calling for you, collective. Okay, because I can see you, okay, going within of the willpower. Okay, I can see you got the willpower of affinity. Okay, look at the cycle. Someone feel like they're divinely connected. Okay, or you're looking at God's connection. When it comes to infinite wisdom is in you. All right. Someone's learning about higher priestess energy. Someone feels like they want a union. We look at allies. You could be using tarot as an ally or divination tools to do manifestation, but be careful of manipulation. All right, collective. Because someone's being manipulative. There's a hidden agenda, being very deceptive. Creating illusions. That's why you've got to listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart because your heart is calling for you. I just said it again. So now you look at maybe someone's bad intentions. They were creating confusions because they're immature. But you're looking at something. Someone's in love, man. Someone's in love. That's what I heard. I'm just in love. You're looking at maybe surety. You're looking at the truth. You're looking at unity. Someone's opened their throat chakra. Because there's more to be revealed. Someone's doing some reflection. You could be a tarot reader. You could be a water sign person or a fire sign person. So someone's emotions is watering the stem of their power. Someone taking their power back. Someone has a very powerful soul. So now you're looking at maybe you, collective, are realizing, grab onto that passion, man. Take your power back. You are an inspiration. I've seen you got a massive project. It might be small, but you can manifest in something big. But be careful of the setbacks of like jealousy and stubborn energy, because there seems to be a hidden agenda that slowed down someone's energy because they're not creative, they're not intuitive. Okay? So now someone's looking at someone on the internet creating a very powerful, maybe healing company, tarot company, or just a beginning of maybe a love. Or maybe someone wants to passionately come forward. Or maybe someone is a world away from you, or you're 2 worlds apart. Or somebody wants to get closer, it looks like. Ooh, I heard hanky-panky. Come on now, be careful. Behave yourself, behave yourself, behave yourself. 1 pound of banana, 1 pound of banana. No, I don't think so. You've got things to do, my darling. But we're looking at maybe someone's ego, someone's passion. All right, we're looking at the life force. Maybe somebody's changing the message, changing their feelings, okay, and going more within. Because someone's got the wisdom, the intellect to bring in the freedom, okay. Yeah, someone's got the freedom to create. Because now you're looking at someone's goals, all right. You're bringing your safety. It looks like somebody wants to offer someone a project or something as well for some of you. But keep walking in love. Keep going collective, all right. I can see lots of action. I see passion, but be careful of the lust. There's a thin line between lust and love, hate and fear. Okay, you don't want to go into that energy. All right, we want to stay in love. You don't want to go into the energy of lust because it becomes a rush to your trust, and you start having your own, you know, self-doubt about love, and you start walking away. Use your intuition. Someone's walking away from probably 9 people from a project that's not working. All right, there's too much confusion. So maybe God gave us a project to do, and maybe 9 people that are immature, okay, and don't understand about their own down feelings. Maybe someone's in love, so they've got to walk away and do their own self-realization. Because now we're looking at fertilization. There seems to be an expansion when it comes to maybe a project. Someone's got the urge to create. I can see you stepping into wealth. Keep going, collective, keep learning, but learn more about your intuition to bring in that solid power of a project. I know you were confused wherever you went. There's nothing here for you. So someone's walking away. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, too damn immature, okay? When it comes to the energy of couldn't just just leave things alone. No, they want to be forceful. So now maybe someone's gone to the unknown because you've got 8, 9. Use your intuition. Walk away from people, things, and places that ain't serving you for your highest good. So someone's walking away with action. Maybe there was too much sex where they were. It could have been a sex cult for some of you. So now someone's walked toward the Empress, a real life Empress. Myths are devils and gods, but you don't still do the actions of bloody gifts, them devil energy. Nah, man. We all got a show. We all got projects to do. You know what I mean? Use your intuition. But what about what God wants as well? No, everyone's selfish to me. Everybody wants things by their own self, man. Whether it's God's plan or not. Whether we're in a group. It looks like 9 people's in a group. And it was all about their own personal agenda. There was no common ground. It was all about patty, no emotions. People not following their heart. Because your heart's calling for you. All right. So I can see someone going into wholeness instead of wholeness. We're going into oneness when it comes to the life of the power. Remember, fire signs, you're the inspiration. You're born to love. It's about romance. It's about your intuition. That's the lesson of power. Okay. All right. Blending the two. Because now someone's tapped into their emotions. I'm looking at the equal give and take. So remember, there's no equal give and take. It gives friction to the planet. You're not working with the planet. Okay? So now we're looking at the lesson of peace. Okay? It comes from the lesson of power. And then your happiness slides in with that. All right? So someone's walking away from people, things, and places. Okay? Maybe from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus person. Someone's walking away from a Cancer person or a Pisces, Scorpio person. Okay. It should be 3, might be 3 people that was in a group. And someone's walking away. They're going for their own pathways. Okay. Because now you look at intimate, I have too much confusion where I was. It's not serving me for my highest good. It's decreasing my value and worth because it's connected to my emotions. And that's the truth. I've got clarity. I'm making breakthroughs away from confusions, illusions. God don't create illusions and confusions. Somebody went into maybe a faith group, maybe a Taurus person and a Scorpio person. Now someone had that desire to walk away. I have away from this higher priestess. Stop testing people's faith. Test your own. And now maybe someone's faith been tested. You don't believe in God. So move your car out the way. All right. You could be dealing with maybe a Scorpio person, that desire to walk away. Someone feels left out in the cold. They have that desire to make a higher priestess feel like out in the cold. So someone became very competitive. They thought they were courageous and determined to bring someone to their knees to beg, and to not listen to their intuition. Somebody was playing with chemistry. Someone didn't have enough chemistry to keep maybe a relationship going. Maybe you use your intuition, or maybe you're a detective looking at someone's cult magic when it comes to sociology. Somebody was trying to be very mysterious, under the veil. We saw everything. Somebody was very jealous, suspicious, and very fixated. It could be a Scorpio person or a Taurus person when it comes to that desire to have. All right, they're too jealous, too lazy, too self indulgent. So now you're looking at two stubborn people walking away, or three. Take it as it resonates. You could be an artist, a gardener, a singer, or builder. Maybe going into yourself and being more curious. All right, okay. Someone's too curious, and they're going right into a tower. Okay, destruction. Someone was trying to create fear and echoes. They're trying to change. They're trying to do destiny swapping for some people. But somebody wanted to change someone's feelings about higher priestess because they got downloads from God about a project. And then that desire came in to have and to hold. And now they got to walk away. Is God real? You're not allowed to question because you created echoes. You want to change people's feelings because you're not very intuitive. And now you're going to lose the little piece of gift you did have. Because somebody was creating obstacles. And now someone tried to avoid that change. But they're losing. We've had an awakening, all right? Okay, this is going to be catalytic destruction. Okay, when it comes to the finances, security. Okay, someone's gone into their energy. All right. I'm probably looking at the energy. They were studying death, transformation, and for joint assets. Okay, so they were trying to do energy magic, energy changing, energy whatever, but they're just too immature. They don't have that persona. They don't have an identity. Just a vessel, just a physical body that's easily used. Okay, so now we're walking away from people, things in place that have that desire. Okay, for death, transformation, and joint asset, and they want to fight at any cost. Go within collective, all right? You could be looking at Aquarius person, looking at Taurus person going towards Aquarius person, say, come and go, baby. You wanted this fight. You wanted this fight because they wanted to stop a new love coming in because someone is the higher priest, is higher than the Pope. But they didn't believe it. But do you need to prove yourself to other people? No. No. Do your own inner guidance, because I can see, look at your own inner wisdom. And now someone feels left out in the cold because where you're going, they can't go. So now looking at withdrawal, antisocial. They want to feel that fear of isolation, being your sadness, paranoia. No. Someone's in their Five of Swords. Five of Swords is deception, holding that resentment. Because they bring a conflict. They started the fight. Because they wanted the project at any cost. When it comes to God's downloads, is God real in a faith group? You're not allowed to question why. Because you stole from a fire sign person. Walk away. Leave the higher priestess alone. She's bigger than the Pope. You're just a little person. Everybody wants to use their talents and skills, but what about God wants? Yes, you can all have what you want, but you're still forgetting about what God wants. A Bible, a temple, heaven on earth. No, everyone just wants to fight over everyone else's finances or security. So I want to know that Aquarius is feels left out in the cold. That is the mental conflict in a Taurus person or Scorpio person, that desire to have that thought. Because they're immature. Immaturity, they don't believe in God. So now maybe you're in an energy, all right, of safeguarding your goals, okay? Because now I can see maybe you're in that energy of looking at your friends, your partnerships, your marriages, maybe your own individual relationship with yourself. When it comes to maybe a contract, maybe it's a split decision when it comes to a partnership. All right, immature people when it comes to maybe law, they created through law as well conflicts. They were stealing. 5 and 2, 7. They were stealing, man. They were stealing information, intellectual property of a Aquarius person, Aquarius Libra person. When it comes to maybe arts, intellectual property for invention. Okay, they like the logic, but they don't like the person because they want it to be the one. I realize as well, when everyone talks about what they want, when it comes to their cause and effect, all right, it's all about what they want. What they want. I want to be the powerful one. I want to be the one to break through. Without me, it's not going to happen. I am the link. I am the link. No, fucking God is the link. Pipe your blood clot people them down, man. You're not getting on my nerves now. Sorry to swear so early in the fucking morning. But people are not being logical, man. It's all about that personal thing. So now maybe someone's in the Aquarius person as a rebel, and now they feel defeated because no one told an air sign. Air sign had to go and get their own perspective. That's air signs for you. Very eccentric person. So now they maybe got a split decision when it comes to maybe two of swords. All right, a balanced decision. Okay, we need a balanced decision. But no, we're looking at opposition ideas. Why? Because everyone's got different ideas. Opposition ideas. It's creating challenges when it comes to planets involved to understand each other. Okay, there's no common ground. It's more difficulty to integrate when it comes to talents, creative ideas, or maybe an artistic endeavor. Because it's all about that personal interest in the cult. Do you understand? So now it's easier to ignore your indicators when it comes to maybe emerging themes when the world is changing for long term. No, people are too stubborn. They're thinking that they're voodoo, doo, or maybe whatever's going to work. Emotional manipulation. For money, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, all about the money, all about the Benjamins. Bend down, Benji. Let me bend down low and do what I have to do. Forget me money. Come off of your knees, my girl. They're doing too much. Obstacles, delays, when it comes to their hope. They were hoping to create delays, obstacles. So you've got to use your intuition, okay? Because there seems to be a stalemate when it comes to God's Chilka. Someone's cut off from their intuition. They try to cut off maybe the higher priests by using a stupid cult shit. Lying, stealing, cheating, trying to act like this, They would do mental, verbal, physical abuse, attempted murder, robbery, you name it, man. They wanted to fight at any cost. And they celebrated way too soon. You see all that money raining down? Well, God's watching you. Yeah, you got to walk away. Use your intuition. Walk away from people, things in place that are not serving for your highest good. Who are having victory. Probably a Leo person. Maybe a Leo person is thinking about higher priestess. Maybe a Leo person's got to tame his beast when it comes to maybe his reputation. Maybe he had a split decision. I don't know. I don't know how you can... Anyway, let me shut up. Let me just read the thing. Someone's watching an air sign person. Maybe remote viewing. Because your heart is calling for you. You got to listen to your heart. When your heart's calling for you. You see, like when my daughter... She's very good in sensories, And it's like, when you're hungry, your belly goes off, innit? My belly just went off. That means someone's hungry. All right? That's an indicator, innit? That you're hungry. So this goes to show, not to blood clot glutton, because you're not listening to the heart. But you hear the belly though. You hear the belly rumble though, innit? For glutton, for greed. So now someone's got to tame their beast. When it comes to their victory. Alright, we're looking at victory. You could be into the 6 of Wands, alright? We're looking at victory, success, we're looking at accomplishment. When it comes to higher priestess, someone's walking away, okay? Because maybe a Scorpio person that desire for an empress to walk away, the higher priestess. No. It's a very failed attempt. Now they're in self-doubt. When it comes to their own victory. When it comes to planting a new foundation. Somebody was reading someone's messages. And now someone's looking at loss. Maybe they want to surrender, exhausted. Or maybe someone's reading about a Virgo person while they're walking away. Or maybe someone's analysing the pills or went into a drink. When it comes to maybe equal give and take, it was mostly given from a Taurus person. And the chemist person was a water sign person. And an air sign person. So you could have about 3 people. So they were changing legal documents as well. Or someone's analysing, getting their hands dirty. Yeah, immature people, an earth sign person, water sign person. When it comes to the decision of maybe a Leo person to have success. When it comes to maybe peace, victory, and security. When it comes to resources. When it comes to expansion of resources and stability. They were probably blocking this masculine and reading when it comes to earthly goods, when it comes to maybe knowledge, wisdom, when it comes to stability. Someone's reading about someone's projects and now it's become 7. You have to stand up You got the courage to protect yourself away from an earth sign person and a water sign. They're too fucking immature, man. They're learners. You can't wait. These are nursery school children. We're in university, about to do PhD. You ain't got time for these people. They're trying to cling on to losses. You got to surrender. It's exhausting taking care of people. Yeah, you got to walk away, man. Because a big project that came from a higher priestess, they read it and made a big solid money. They went to a Scorpio that desire and a Taurus with a Capricorn person. They want to fight any cost by doing verbal, mental, physical abuse, slandering people's name. Do you understand? So now they're in trouble. You can't. It's a higher priestess, man. Higher than the Pope. These people are crazy. And now you look at the heathens. Now you look at a message about walking away. Maybe someone's creating a new foundation. But the proper desire, though, they're observing someone's mind when it comes to the action and the passion. But it was more overrid by sex with that desire with a water sign person and a Taurus person or a Scorpio person. It was about love, or a Gemini person. Because now you're looking at a sparkling idea for a project, a creative idea. Somebody was sleeping with all these men to get that project done because they want to win at any cost. Now someone's stuck on a karmic wheel when it comes to love choices. Imagine using your fanny to get your people's projects, and it's not even yours. And the only way they can get through was using sex. And then they started learning about death and inheritance. And now you're looking at God saying, boy, you better walk away. Or King of Swords, you're blocked, or he's stuck. And there's another one, maybe a Libra person or a Gemini person. One of them is working with this idiot, these two fucking Bonnie and Clyde, the bootleg version. And he's in trouble. He meant to be guarding the Empress. So you go, God's guiding the Empress. And we got downloads from God. And it came in with betrayal, backstab, with the soulmates. When it comes to these people, when it comes to reunion, when it comes to divine masculines, friend them, overindulgent, being malicious. I want to be the one. No, I'm commodity. God don't care. God don't care. We all got our cause and effect. It's okay. Go for it. But don't forget what God wants. So how was you going to do destiny swapping? Build this temple. God ain't coming nowhere. He didn't ask you to go nowhere. So we're going to prove God is real. If you don't believe it, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because you got to face God, my friend. That desire to have a battle, you need to cut it out, my girl. That's what you need to do. Someone's walking away maybe from a Virgo person. When it comes to maybe a project, that desire to get their hands dirty. But it seems to be challenges they endeavoured when it comes to obstructions. Yeah, because now you're looking at happily ever after when you get rid of these people. Yeah, someone's on the internet. Someone's watching someone on World Wide Web. Yeah, it was witches at work. www. Witches working wickedness. Witches, wickedness working. Who knows? Clark yourself somewhere else. So now look at the 10. Because you got to put love into yourself. Oh, man. I knew this was going to happen. You can have a glass, innit? You're the Holy Grail. Your emotions is water. That's Brock. They don't have no emotion, no nothing. You got all the flowing. You got all the resources. These people come along. Now, remember, we all hold 10 of cups to have a happily ever after at home. Because it's our rules. It's your home, it's your castle. Because your home is your identity. Now, if they got no emotions and all they think about is conflict, someone's poured their whole fucking emotion into some demonic person for them to look good and healthy. Now, someone's left in it in anger, sorrow, resentment. Do you understand? Now, when they walk away, now you're left with nothing. Now you're going to be acting mad, crazy, ABC. But it's better when I got the actual tap and everything, the water. So what you got to do now, go in solitude, innit? Walk away from people, things, and places. Spend time by yourself and re-pour. So like you got the tap on, and say like this is a cup, and everything starts overflowing. You got to really put all that back into yourself. No, I'm not giving you no money. No, you're not coming back to my house. No, you've got to be brutal because you're going to put all that emotion back into you so you can use your intuition to replant, okay, a foundation. Somebody wants to send a message, all right? Or maybe there's a project coming your way as well. It's a way for confusion. Now you've got your 10. You can't fake a 10 of cups. You can fake a 10 of pentacles easy by using people, things, and places. 10 of cups, nope. You can have the worst shit going on outside. But when your heart is calling for you, you know, dear, as soon as I go home, I didn't think about it. There you go. I'm in a different world, man. Your home is meant to be your heaven on earth. But over here is a battle. This house don't have no emotions. They don't have no intuition. They use each other to hold each other up. And they don't even like each other. It's not bringing a happy home. So someone's walking away from a home. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person with a Virgo child in it, maybe. Or maybe looking at new ideas to bring a happy ever after. Or somebody was looking at making a happy family happy, man. With a... You know how evil, man. You're being blocked from finances, man. Look at that money they took. And now they were fighting for this money. It was a joint asset, maybe. They were transferring money. They had a joint account. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or a Taurus or a Capricorn person. And now they're fighting maybe to hide it. This joint account, maybe. Yeah, this money that was given and given to a King of Swords. Also a King of Swords as well. So he could be a Gemini or a Libra person or Aquarius person. They were all in this joint enterprise. Yeah. They were making it rain. No, they're looking at thunder. They're looking at thunder. They use someone's resources and bring Queen of Wands. I can hear, because I'm missing you. I'll find a way to get through. These could be sisters breaking up, because that's a song, I Will Get By. No one knows how you had to go. So suddenly, so fast, how could it be? Just a sweet memory, that is all that we can face. Yeah. Now that you're gone, every day I move on, but life ain't gonna be the same. Because someone's going to court maybe over money. Queen of Wands looking at a battle over finances. Because someone had joint, maybe they all had a joint account, maybe. And then maybe they had also WhatsApp groups, email accounts, all thing together. Yeah, I think in here. Yeah, I'm sure that song is about someone dying. One day I'll see you again. Oh, I'll find a way to get through living without you. 'Cause you were my sister, my strength and my pride. Only God only knows why, but I will get by. I think these two are breaking up. They two weren't friends, man. They were using each other. Justice. Yeah, I think it's two friends, maybe. And someone is following this Taurus person and leaving out this Queen of Wands. It was all about money. And now she's thinking about a battle. Will I see you again? Taurus card. Someone could be dead, you know, Virgo person. Because I will get through with Count Cups. Death. Evil. These people are demonic, man. I can still hear the song. I'm missing you. I find a way, I find a way, I find a way, baby. 'Cause you are my sister, my strength and my pride. Only God only knows why. because you're fucking demonic. Sagittarius, bring stagnation to God's angels, earth angels. The earth angels are the 12 juries when it comes to the justice system for spiritual court. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, and Gemini. Someone's got clarity. We're looking at earth angel for the guidance. We've got protection. Thank you to all the tarot readers. I had a dream. I thanked all the tarot readers. Look at earth angels coming to success. They are tarot readers. Those are the juries. You got to use your intuition, discernment. Spiritual court is definitely over. King of Cups. Somebody loves you. I don't know. These people. Anyway, earth angels are going to have a success. Okay, they've been guided by God. Because we're looking at being maybe single. Maybe a Leo person or a Sagittarius person or earth sign person. Look at being self-sufficient, being very resourceful, using your intuition for your guidance. I can see a solid project. Somebody's thinking of that desire to give you a call, maybe a message about a job, maybe for some of you. And some of you looking at a problem, walking away from maybe because of a Virgo, finding out about a Virgo person, come to families. Families are breaking up. And now they're looking at joint assets, maybe fighting over joint assets, maybe. And I can hear like phone calls, emails, maybe group texts and stuff. And I think I will see you again. This is a massive break. It's like a proper death. I find a way, baby. Because you were my sister. And my strength and my pride. You're the only one I will sit with as a celebrity. No, baby. You're going for a foundation for Virgin. Disgrace. They're in this tower. People can be falling out of buildings. People's homes could be burned. People are coming up with this falseness. Why? Because they weren't building heaven on earth. I can see someone's in a tower. Destruction. They bring it on purpose. Echoes, changes. It's going to be a massive change. Because they bring purpose, obstacles. Maybe about a Virgo person, it was shock. Now maybe looking at a loss. Or maybe someone's like altering this disaster. They're trying to alter this disaster maybe. But no, someone's walking away because of this shock, because of a family secret. Yeah, because someone went within and saw the truth. When it comes to a Cancer person, it's the truth. You got to follow your heart because your heart's calling for you. Because someone missed opportunity and comes to King of Wands. Too fucking promiscuous. When it comes to maybe being, promiscuous with a player, Taurus person. And their family. So they're looking happily ever after. Someone was looking at 5'10". She's gonna get her money back. She's gonna go broke. This Taurus got to pay back a lot of people. And the nicest thing about a fight with a Taurus person over money and joint assets. Now looking at the Emperor. Look at the Emperor. You could be looking at the Divine Feminine. And also you could be looking at maybe Queen of Cups in this tower. Maybe it's masculine. He just likes immature, emotional, manipulative women. From a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person to a Taurus or a Capricorn person and to a Queen of Wands. All women that like to do that battle. They're too much in their masculine energy. They're too emotionally manipulative. Yes. So now maybe someone's going to be fighting against maybe this Queen of Cups. Too difficult. Or maybe we could look at an Aquarius person as a Queen of Cups. When it comes to maybe defending a Leo person. Take it as it resonates. Look at the power, authority. Could be a father figure in this home. Someone that looks like a father figure. You gotta walk away. He's in a tower, man. This daddy. I don't know what's going on over there, but that daddy is no good when it comes to a Taurus Capricorn person. Yeah. So now you're looking at maybe King of Pentacles, thinking about his Queen of Wands. As a lover, it's a battle. It's a battle. She don't want you, bro. She wants your money. And this Taurus person wants your money, man. So maybe the Emperor's talking to this King of Pentacles. Maybe he's not sure whether to invest in his Crown of Wands. It's a battle. They're fighting anyway. Yeah, they're fighting. She's too fucking immature. She's an inexperienced person. when it comes to creative projects. The solid project is over there, and they're not looking at shit. Yeah, someone was happy to do an entrapment to a Aquarius person. They got a money, they got offer from it. So the tourist did, unless you're trying to hide when it comes to maybe Aquarius person moving, man. Using that intuition because it's all about love. Maybe someone wants to move forward to this loving person. Come out of difficulties, relocation from a subconscious mind. Aquarius person move to calmer waters, very loving person. So why would you want to all gang up on a loving person and you don't even love each other? So that's a bit weird, isn't it? Weird people. Karmics don't have to be with themselves. Lying, stealing, cheating about Aquarius person or about their emotions. Someone's lying, man. You know? Is it necessary to strictly guard yourself against deception? You have to guard yourself against deception. Use your intuition to avoid this madness. Let's try and get through this. Because I always go too over, man. What if I should just leave it there? Should I just leave it there? Yeah, use your intuition for your wish to come true, okay? Everything's going well. Just enjoy the fruits of your own labor, your own success. Know just how to stick to one's own opinion, okay? Be very mature, all right? Maybe someone feels perfectly contented now with their emotions because now you're kind of 9 of cups. So when you go forward to a new relationship, new projects, new creative ideas, okay? Now you're looking at success. Why? Because nobody is codependent on anybody. All right. Everybody knows who they are. They're in your own lane. And I can see your recent wishes will come true. Okay. I love you guys. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Bye.